Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I love? Patreon.com/inkdependence, where patrons get access to a patron-only Discord, ad-free videos, and the joy of knowing they help support this channel. Hello folks, welcome to Inkdependence. I'm Mike, and today I have a really nice unboxing for you, as well as a giveaway. If you check below, you'll see how to enter this giveaway for the stuff that I'll show you here today is going to be given away. This was a very nice offer and a really nice reach out by YS Notes. YS Notes is a company that I am familiar with from the pen show circuit, and you will have seen them on a bunch of my pen show videos because they have really beautiful stuff. I've shown off their cards and all that sort of thing at so many pen shows recently, and they reached out and said, hey, we'd love to work with you if you want to do a review for us or something like that. And so we chatted about it, and we've worked out a few things. One is I've got some fun stuff here to show you and test out. I've got a pack of things to give away to you, and also I have an exclusive discount code for you. So if you use the code MIKE10, capital letters, MIKE10 at checkout, you'll save 10%, or you follow the link in the description and that will save you that money as well. It will give you that same 10% discount. So that is very kind of them. So thank you very much, YS Notes, for sending this stuff out. Also, how nice is this box? It's awesome. The post office didn't tell me this was even there, so I just kind of lucked out, and I didn't get it until a bit after that for sure. And then there were the holidays, but I want to get this talked about before all the holidays pass, so y'all can maybe get some of these and use them. So let's get in here and see what we've got. Let's see, man, this is such a good packing job. How do I even get in here? It's got to be this. Yeah. This thick tape. Man, it's so... I've tried using this tape, honestly, and I am so bad at it. It takes me forever to get it looking even halfway decent. If the inside of this box is as nice as the outside, then it is... Oh, wow, that's a couple of 3 layers. Okay. There we go. That's that. Did we get the other side? Good. All right. This is very secure. There is also one of their hard cards in here, which we'll talk about. That's the kind of thing that was kind of bumping around in there a little bit. There we go. That's why it's not just a smaller box probably with the cards. But let's see what we've got. Oh wow. Okay. All right. So, wow. Okay. Okay. Really nice. Wow, they did this on the inside too. I'm keeping this box. Look, this box is gonna be used for something because that's a quality box, folks. I know I sound like your dad or something, but man, look at that box. Okay. All right. So these are collections packs. Those are really nice. They do wrap them up gift style, so you could give this as a gift if you'd like to as well. These are the collections packs, and they go for $50 a piece, full price on their site. It's 4 cards. We'll see those soon. This is the Fortuitous Orange card, which is really interesting. This is a laser cut acrylic card with a design on it. So they started out with the lemon at, I want to say, DC this last summer. And the lemon was this really awesome, super bright looking lemon that was done in acrylic. And it's like laser cut and stuff. I haven't seen the orange yet, except in photos. Wow, I'm keeping that too. All right, so... occasionally gifted as a token of well wishes, the orange enjoys a whimsical reputation as a bearer of good fortune and luck. Once considered rare and hard to come by, oranges were seen as a special gift and enjoyed as Christmas treats and stocking stuffers. They've also been given in exchange during the New Year's as a symbolic way to wish others happiness and prosperity year-round. They remind us of the sun and the goodness that it brings. Share our well-wishing orange card to give in exchange your own desired good fortune. YS Notes. Oh, really nice. Okay, so there's the orange. Wow. Okay, let's get this out of here because I want to see it. I can actually feel some of the little speckles on the orange and that sort of thing. So we have here. So, YS Notes specializes in multilingual cards and things, which are really great, and also cards with lots of pages. Man, a card with pages is a brilliant idea. I'll set that aside. So we have here a big old envelope. You will have to, I'm sure, pay extra if you want to send this through the post. This is a big envelope with a heavy thing in it, but that's cool. There's the transparent sheet with the information. They do a transparent sheet with the information on there, which I think is very classy. And then here's the card itself. So on the front, we have this plexiglass here. Let's see. Does it say what this says on the side? I think it just says "wishing you good fortune." Okay, so this is one kind of sheet on the back. All right, let's see what it says on the the webpage here. Let me look it up. Okay, so it says acrylic card, laser cut acrylic card with screen printed white ink design. You can really feel the the white acrylic printed stuff on the front for the outline of the orange and also the writing and all that jazz. It's got a nice tactile experience there. Let's see. The back of the acrylic card is lined with neon orange paper. You can write your own optional message on the paper back. Display this high brightness keepsake on your desk or a favorite space as a decorative reminder of well wishes. Interesting. Okay, let me see if I can figure out what the what language that is exactly. Oh, it's on the site. I found it. So this is in Chinese, right here. Wishing you good fortune. Really fun. So you can have it in English, Spanish, Chinese, or Japanese. So one of the fun things they do at YS is that they do multilingual cards. So the cards are available in English only and also in dual languages in several different languages, which is really neat. So you can write your note here on the back. Or just, you can put a letter in there as well and just have this be the keepsake, like a thing you put on a shelf or on your desk, or just like a fun thing to have. I think that's really fun. Honestly, I don't want to write on this because it's too nice at the moment. So I'm going to set this aside, but they use really good quality paper, and I bet you can run on this with pretty much anything. I would want to write on it, I think, with something that wouldn't bleed through this at all, even possibly. Maybe even something that wouldn't show through. Like maybe I use pencil on this even, or I don't know, something ball pointy or something like that, because I don't really want it to show through the other side, because I think the other side looks really fun. And I'm going to put that on my shelf as a well wish. I don't even know if I'm going to give that to anybody. That might just be something I keep. Okay, so I think these are probably both the same. So I'm going to open this one first, and we'll just see how it goes. Can I pull this off the side? Oh, I really want to pull it off the side. Does it say on the outside what it is? No. So they pack these things individually, I think. YS Notes is a small outfit, and they are making these really high-quality cards. There we go. Okay. Now, if I can get it back on, that'll be the trick for the one I give away, but... there we go. So YS Notes down there. Very nice sticker here that we're going to have to cut through a bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, so which one is this? This is the collection. So let me find this on the site just to make sure I have all the right details. Okay, good. I think that's actually what's in both of these. So this is the YS Notes collection box, which has 4 different notes in here. These are, oh man, these are so pretty. I love seeing these things at pen shows because we stationery people like all kinds of stationery, and they make exquisite stuff. So thank you for gifting a YS note. We were born out of a natural love of gifting notes to the people we love. Using language and texture, we hope to help you create your own memories. We find that a thoughtful note has a special ability to bring joy for many years to come. Who knows what great notes you might enjoy reading again. For inspiration on how to gift your card, come visit us at ys-notes.com and at YS Notes Official. Awesome. Okay. Let me set this aside for a sec and we'll get into some of these and show you what we've got going on here. So, as I said, these gift boxes are $50, which is, I mean, at first glance, you're like, oh no, sticker shock. 4 cards for $50. What are we doing here? Well, one thing we're doing here is really nice packaging, but also these notes are excellent. I just sort of like price wise, I was like, I wonder what cards are going for now, because honestly, I've been making kind of my own cards or using cards I've had for a long time, trying to go through my supply and that sort of thing. And so looking at these on their site, they're $15 a piece if you buy them individually. If you get them the set, it's like $12.50 a piece is what it works out to, not counting like box and gift and all that jazz. Like that, you know, that's just kind of in the price. So more like really like $10 probably for a card, which seems high. But then I was like, well, let's go see what else is out there. So I went and looked at a really popular brand that starts with an H and rhymes with small mark. And those cards can be up to $10. And that's for a card with like a slightly different colored interior and maybe like a small detail on the outside. I went and looked at another really popular one. Like I went to American meetings. Sounds like that. I was looking at that, and man, the amount of AI that I saw on that site, I was like, oh no, we don't need Gen AI in our greeting cards. Like, come on now. There's no Gen AI here. This is artist-made stuff. So let's get in here. So this one, this is like a Mother's Day card. It looks like. Mother's card was sketched, or just a mother's card anyway, was sketched with vintage postcards and lilies of the valley in mind. Different papers elevate the flowers and leaves, white, while gold and green specks let you touch the stems. The inside is blank, so you can celebrate your mother figures in your own way. A simple but refined card that simultaneously conjures memories of handwritten notes from your mother and mother figures, as well as your own childhood sketches. Oh, that's really fun. This envelope is that is a serious envelope. Okay, look, even the envelope on this thing is high quality, really pretty. You can sort of stamp on that thing. But this is the card itself. So the cards that they do are multi-layered. I've got one or two around, or else I've sent them. I think I might have sent them to some folks. But the outer layer is this kind of like paper layer. Let me see if I get a description of what these things have here. So they're all different, is why I'm looking at them individually. Let me find this particular one. There are lots of different kinds here. All right, so two-ply mother's card was originally sketched. Okay, inside is blank. Tracing paper and handwritten phrases layered on top. So this is tracing paper with handwritten phrases. Right, they are not handwritten by them individually, but like, you know, as the design. Really nice. And then in here, cotton paper on which flowers and leaves have been individually applied, and metallic ink creating additional contours. Wow, so yeah, these are, you actually feel you can feel the papers there. Those are like individually applied leaves and little, look almost like snowdrops perhaps, with that metallic green ink making the stems. Then the inside, we have this green thread binding. This paper feels wonderful. Do I dare try it out? I mean, I suppose I have to try it out, so I will. Let's look at some of these others, because they're all a bit different. I was looking for just sort of like a general set of descriptions, and I didn't find one because they are kind of all different. Let's do this one next. This is the Dark Seasons card, and I definitely had one of these. I had it in English and French. So this is available in English, English and French, English and Chinese, and English and Japanese. This is $13. So they are all different prices too, which is interesting. I think it's probably due to the amount of work that goes into them. So this one is 15 for the mother's card. This one for the Dark Seasons, like I said, is 13. This one, let's get it open and we'll look at some details. Okay, so like the other one, we have this this translucent sheet here, which has all the information about the thing here. Our Dark Seasons card has been created with the idea that light and dark colors transition easily between one another. We've used metal stamping for our words to create texture on fine details and highlight the beauty of a written word. The dark violet hue gives way to a lighter blue hue as you move through the page. The opaque white flowers cast a shadow when placed under bright lights. Wow, this card is perfect for anyone who appreciates the subtle and stark beauty of both light and dark. Wow, okay. So there's that same awesome envelope. I'm not kidding, this is a great envelope. I make my own envelopes generally, and these are heavier than any of the cardstock things that I use. Like that means business. All right, so we have on the outside here a layer. Oh, this cast shadows. Oh, I see what they mean. I don't know if I can show it to you. Let me get my flashlight. All right, so there we go. The flowers on the outside, like if you were to stand this on a shelf, you'll see the shadows back there behind the flowers because they are on the outside layer here. Oh wow, that's really cool. Really nice. So these are opaque UV printed floral designs on recycled PET, which is this plastic here, recycled plastic outside. Wow, UV printed, huh? Oh, you can feel that. That's interesting. Then on the inside, they use metal stamping for words on the surface here. Really nice. And on the inside, you have this light blue thread binding. I love this thread binding. That is very classy. And then here on the outside and the back, kind of reverse, just have the YS Notes branding down there, and the back is blank. And you can write on the inside here. This is, I think, the same kind of cotton paper. Let's see if it says. Okay, so wow, their site is a wealth of information. So much interesting stuff there. They don't say what the paper is here. They do say it's all recycled and say it's a traditional paper. I mean, it feels kind of like a card paper. It's quite thick, but you know, it feels really nice. But they do also mention sun printing. Put your own sheet of light-sensitive paper underneath the transparent cover, and they suggest doing it with a green piece. I'll put an image up here for you. Wow, it'll etch that design on the paper. That's awesome. Wow. Okay, I kind of love that. All right, so that's the that's this one. That's the Dark Seasons card. Amazing. Okay, let's put that over here. Next up, I have the 4 of these cards. I didn't know. I did not have any idea this was going to be as nice as these are. In talking to them at pen shows, like I handle the products and I've seen them a lot, but I have never really had time to get all the background and details and that sort of thing. All right, so this is the Light Music Lovers card. So it's available in English, French, Chinese, and Japanese, and it goes for $13, like the other one. Let's see. Smooth and soft touch. The blank inside of the card is an artistic paper made from recycled pulp that has a soft and delicate surface, making it enjoyable to write or compose a few notes. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Light Music Lovers card was designed with classical music theory in mind. The treble and bass clef are one of the first steps in helping us translate music to others. Using notation allows us to explore music through the various arrangements of notes in time. The inside of the card is blank. Can be used to share a word and music notes. Card is perfect for anyone who enjoys writing their own tune. Wow. Okay. So this is the transparent sheet. I would say leave this in when you send it. Like, frankly, that's super nice. I would say leave it in there so people know what's, have some idea about these cards. All right. So the front here. Let's see. The music notation and clean design remind us of a classical sheet music, while bold colors and geometric shapes add modern touches. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So when you open this up, this is punched, and then that is printed. I thought this is all one piece, but it's not. So we have this paper on the outside, which is a really nice finish to it. Feels great. Says share your favorite tune or reminisce about a time of harmony. There in English, and I want to say, is that one Japanese? Let me see. Oh, yep, that's Japanese. I thought so. And then you open it up, and the front cover or the front page has the music lovers and the clefs there, and then the inside, and then this in the back. You actually could write on like several surfaces here. You could write here, 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 and also on this back page if you wanted to. Heck, even on the back if you wanted, but I think the inside would be just fine. That is really nice. We have sort of an amber thread holding all that together. Really beautiful. All right, and one more. I think this next one might be kind of my favorite. I really like this. I think this is a lot of fun. So there are 2 versions of this. There's a light and a dark Kindred Spirits card. These are $15. They are available in English, English and French, English and Chinese, and English and Japanese. Wow. Okay. So let's open it up and we'll get some details. Okay. Kindred Spirit cards have been crafted using 3 layers of delicate paper to recreate the feeling of a small booklet. The outside layer is made of soft cotton accented with pearl foil, while the husk-colored inner layer has been left blank to give you as much or as little space as you desire to write about your favorite moments. We've used thread binding to accentuate the fluidity of paper and textiles. Our light blue version reminds us of the special times before and after the full moon when we can see the moon against the daytime sky. Using a combination of colorful dyes, soft paper, and luminescent inks, the card is a treat for anyone who enjoys leafing through pages. All right, so this must be one of the multiple page ones. I really like that they have multiple pages in some of these cards. Oftentimes, if I'm sending just a quick card, just a little Christmas card, a little birthday card, I like to write a little bit more than just like my name. I like to put a message on the inside, but there's not that much room, and so you end up like folding up a bunch of other paper and stuffing it in there, which works great sometimes. But also, like, wouldn't it be nice to have a card that had a bunch of different layers? So this one is the front there with our T there and our beautiful trees, the ground, and that sort of thing. And you see the stars and such there in sort of like a pearl foil. Really pretty. Wow, this is such a fine paper. My goodness. Oh wait, wow, there's another one. Okay, so we got this layer, and then here, send your Kindred Spirit a card to savor the small and big moments. Best written while savoring a cup of tea yourself. Wow. Okay, so that must be let's see, a 3-ply booklet, multiple pages. So soft sky blue cotton paper on the outside. So this is cotton paper on the outside. Husk colored silk cotton paper on the inside, which is this one. And then this is a 3rd semi-transparent paper layer in between. Wow. Okay, so you could write on this one, I suppose. But then this is the interior paper, and there are essentially 1, 2, 3. Essentially like 4 pages you can write on here on the inside. I'm not counting this. I'm not sure how this will do with ink. I guess we'll see, but wow, I love this paper. That is gorgeous. Wow. Wow. Okay. So let's give it a try. Actually, I think I'm gonna do the testing on this one because this uses the same papers as I think a lot of these do, and so this has got more pages and that sort of thing. Let's give it a shot. So let's open up this one. Use one of my handy book weights here. There's a little book weight from Good Made Better. They make really good stuff over there for holding things flat and holding pens and pens themselves. Okay, so let's try this one first. This has an Anderillium ink in it. That felt really nice on there. Let's try it with an extra fine. This is a shape of heart pen. This has an extra fine nib. Okay, so that one I can feel a bit, but it actually feels great. See, a little bit of a tactile scratch to it. You do get that sometimes with the platinum nibs. They're a very stiff gold nib, and I like that a lot. I was thinking I found an extra fine nib like this one, which is extremely fine. If you look at the tip on this thing, the extra fine is a very small bit of tipping. I thought maybe it would like sort of catch in these paper fibers and that sort of thing, but it doesn't at all. Let's do it on this other page too. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we'll see. Okay, so let's see how these did. So I have no doubt this is going to work just fine with gel pens and ballpoints and all that sort of jazz. But I want to try fountain pens because sometimes the liquid ink and the nibs and that sort of thing can make writing on these kinds of materials a little bit challenging. So on this side, I think that looks beautiful and it worked out great. This is of course, that Pelikan M600 with a medium nib. It's a fairly wet nib, and that is Anderillium's what's it called? Alexandra Birdwing Butterfly green, which is a gorgeous green ink there. And then the other one is Platinum Earth Brown from that Platinum 3776 extra fine nib. No problems there. Let's check the other page and see if we had any bleed or show. Yeah, nothing at all. No, that's perfect. This paper is awesome. I want a whole notebook made out of this paper. It feels beautiful and it looks great. The other side here, of course, same inks. You can see a little bit of sheen on the Anderillium there. I wasn't expecting that. And the earth brown likewise looks great. There are no feathers at all. You definitely get the shading and that sort of thing. It felt nice to write on. How's the back? So the back, I'm not surprised. It did show through, but it didn't bleed through. So if you're curious, the differences between showing through and bleeding through, this is just straight up showing through. But nothing bled through. Like the ink did not come through it. You're just seeing it through this very, very translucent paper, this very lightweight, gorgeous paper there. So that's impressive. But is it dried yet? Yeah, it's dried now. It took a second to it had taken a second to dry, but I'm not terribly surprised. It didn't bleed through at all, which is dang, that's impressive. This paper is awesome, and I want a stack of that. Wow. Okay, that's beautiful. So this is gonna be great paper for whatever you're gonna use on it. Honestly, like that's really really good, really really good. Let me try out the mother's card because that was listed as being kind of traditional paper. It's one of those times when the paper is almost so nice I don't want to mess it up with my bad handwriting, but we'll do it anyway. All right, so how do we look? We look pretty good. It's a bit more absorbent than the other paper that we saw in that other card there. This one right here, the Kindred Spirits. It's a little bit more absorbent, you can tell, but it didn't actually feather. You can tell that it's soaked in because of the way the ink looks there. It's kind of like looks like it went straight in there. The eye might, if I was being extremely picky, that eye might have just like a little bit of a spread or something like that. No feathers though. It did spread out just a skosh. You can tell you can actually see the pattern, like the texture of the paper when I use that extra fine. It's like the little valleys and that sort of thing. And this very, it feels very smooth to the touch, but for an extra fine nib like that, which is just like writing with a needle, you can see a little bit of the texture there. How about the back? Yeah, nothing came through the back at all. So that's great. That's really good. Well, if I'm being, if it looks super duper close, I mean, that's like my tiny fingernail, which, yeah, you can see like a couple of tiny little spots, but that's a pretty large nib and pretty wet. So yeah, okay, interesting. Interesting. I think the paper in this one's not quite as powerful as the paper in this Kindred Spirits one. That paper on the inside there is glorious, and I really like that. So awesome. All right, yeah, I'm really impressed with these, as you can probably tell. But I think that a card like this is something that would be great for writing somebody something that's like, I mean, look, if you're gonna write a pen pal letter, I don't know, maybe use something, I don't know, maybe less expensive perhaps if you're just going to write a bunch of pages about something. But if you want to write somebody something, it's just like, I don't know, a friend you haven't seen in a long time, or a parent perhaps, or for a special occasion, or a graduation, or, something of that nature. I don't know, a spouse or a kid or something. Man, this gives you several pages to write in if you want to. And it's just, these are beautiful and like made by people, and I think that's really special these days. No AI nonsense and slop here. No Gen AI. This is just like made by actual human intelligence and empathy and emotion, and I think that's really pretty. So that's very cool. I think these are great. Like every bit of this, from just like the box itself down to like the presentation, like the gift boxing and the wrapping, the detail in all of the information that's given on all of these cards, like all of this is all top notch. So thank you very much to YS Notes for trusting me to talk about these things. These are gorgeous, and I am just straight up impressed. So for just a little bit more than you could get a card at the grocery store or something, you can get some of these, and I mean, really make an impression, because nobody's going to get this card and be like, oh, well, whatever, and then throw it away. This is a card that somebody's going to keep. With like notes that somebody's going to keep and a message that somebody's going to care about. And I think that is awesome. And you can use your awesome fountain pens in this thing with confidence, because that's really good. This paper is so nice. So yeah, amazing. I love this. So thank you very much for watching this and enjoying this with me. Let me know like who would you send this card to, right? Do you have a friend? Do you have, what would you write in here? Like, who should I write to with this? I don't know. I'm like, whoa, so good. But yeah, this is beautiful. Let me know what you think down there in the comments. Go see YS Notes on the internet here at this address and use this discount code and save yourself 10%. And thank you very much to YS Notes for sending these out, for trusting me with this, with showing them to people, and also for providing a giveaway and that discount code. That's super kind. And I hope that y'all enjoy these, and think about what you put out in the world, the notes you put out in the world, and make it a better place. Until next time, peace out.